silence.
Hello guys and welcome to my channel, and today we are going to be playing Idling to Rule the Gods. So I want to give a shout out to Farbkiller and also Alpha for supporting me on Patreon, so thank you so much. If you guys want to help support me on Patreon in helping make better quality videos, put more content on my channel and just overall supports me, the link will be in the description below. So in today's video we're going to be doing something extremely, well, I'm going to be doing something extremely idiotic, and that's going to be doing the Ultimate Artsy Challenge. As you can see, I've done none out of the two, but what this does is that I can't use any lucky draws. All my challenges that I've done, which is the DRCs and the clone build-up challenges, those don't work in these ones. The only ones that work is the all achievement challenge and the one clone count challenges, but I haven't done any of them. Pet multipliers don't work. Okay, so I can't do the pet campaigns which give god power or divinity. Okay, so I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go through this, see how long it takes me, and then, you know, yeah, a load of people say that it takes about 2 or 3 months to complete, but you know what, I'm going to do it. The problem is with the reset GPU challenges is that you can't cancel the challenge at all. So once I start it, I have to complete it. So we're going to start off with doing this. So it's okay. Oh god, this is not cancelable. Okay, don't like that. Okay, so I had at least 28 minutes to get my shadow clones up. Now in this first rebirth, I am going to have to get down to Hathor, at least Hathor, in order to be able to rebirth. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Obviously I'll only start off with 1,000 clones, which sucks. I actually thought that I was going to be able to do this god power campaign, which turns out I can't, which sucks again. Okay, so while shadow clones are doing our own thing, obviously I can't sync. I'm gonna put, like, let's say 13500 on that. 500, I think I got that right. Okay, so sync, I can sync it now. What I need to do, I'm going to cap it. So what I need to do is I need to get some of these training unlocked, because obviously if I go to special, I think every 20 seconds a skill gets trained, and then for every 3 skills trained of double punch, it will reduce the clone cap by 1. At least that's what I think. So I'm just going to keep going down and just trying to unlock all these as much as I possibly can. I will need to go back onto the skills, but it's the physical skills that... oh no, oh gosh, no. No, it's the skills, damn it, sorry. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, it's the skills that I need to unlock first before I start unlocking the physicals. So, okay, so one thing I'm going to do is that usually I put background music, but considering the fact that lately whenever I put background music on, it's not been so bad, but now that I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, I've had like 4 of my videos kind of monetized by a third party, saying that a certain part in the song is theirs, even though I got it from non-copyright sounds and stuff like that, and I do give credit in the description of the videos. And I've kind of disputed it, saying, oh, it's non-copyright sounds and stuff like that, and the company has pretty much turned around and says, I don't care, we're still monetizing that video of yours. So I've decided now that I will not be putting any kind of songs in the in my videos. So unfortunately, but you know, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Also, the reason why I wanted to do an ultimate artsy challenge is because of this. So this is going to be valid for my experience multiplier. I got a 4.4 experience multiplier on here. This is going to be really great in trying to upgrade this a lot more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait till all my skill levels are gone down. Okay, so, okay, I don't really need to focus too much on the monsters because I'm not really going to be unlocking the divinity generator or anything along those lines, so I don't really need divinity at the moment, so this can be left alone for now. I should really put some of my campaigns on, so I'm going to actually put a 12-hour campaign on all but my nightmare, so I'm going to do that, so 9 of them in there, because the nightmare reduces my stuff by 20% in the campaigns for every single one, and I want as much stuff as possible. So again, pet multipliers don't work, so leveling campaigns aren't really worth it. So instead, what should I do? I might do a food campaign. Okay, so yeah, I'll do a food campaign at the moment. So I'll just do that and just leave everything on growth and just keep growing my pets and leaving my nightmare on the food campaign, because I've been feeding my nightmare chocolates to try and get his stats up a little bit more, because the more stats he gives is he unlocks the cap rewards in God Power. So after about an hour and 10 minutes, I can get about 3 God Power every 12 hours. So I've been trying to get his total stats up so I can get that up a lot more. So now that we've done that, okay, so we can go down on that one. We'll just put 666, 666, the sign of the devil on there, and we... and obviously we've got these, they're auto trading at the moment, so once this runs out in 22 minutes and 43 so 22 minutes and 40 seconds, I'll probably try and do some of these manually to help out a little bit. And obviously I'm just going to do shadow clones and just get this max clone up to 99,000 for now. So that'll be 2,000 levels, and then I can go to the next one. Okay, actually I'm going to put 111. Okay, and I'm going to put 0 here. I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, because I want these to keep going up, increasing levels. So, okay, this can go up to cap, which is 834. Which isn't so bad. So 161 is currently at the moment. After about a minute, for 22 minutes, so that should go down 22 in 22 minutes. Yeah, okay. So focus breathing is 2,500. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here for a second, and I'll be back when I get a little bit further on in this. So I'll be back in a sec. And I am back. So honestly, if we go over to here, I'm on the Earth armor now. I've just been going down, putting 1 clones on each and every single one of them. I do have the double punch capped at 1, and the way I've done that is go on special, click auto off, and then just put clicked double punch 3 times, and that goes down by 1. And keep doing that. I should really start doing the rest of them, but I'm not going to do that at the moment while on screen. But currently my pets are still in their campaign. I've kind of still got this to go. Okay, so I can put like that. I'm trying to get my firing speed up to 3,800 the max, and then I'll be putting stuff in clone HP and clone count and getting my power up, because I want that up by the time I'd be able to rebirth. Currently I've been in this UAC for 1 hour and 44 minutes, so that's kind of good. Because I've 1 cap double punch, I've also put 1 clone into my running currently at the moment. I'm trying to get those levels up so that I can at least get some of these achievements. I think the next one is like at 100,000. So yeah. So Earth Armor is currently going up. I need 7,000 of the Earth Armor in order to unlock the next one. So that's exactly what I've been doing. Unlocking that one, going to the next one. And I've got, I don't know how many ones I've got left. I've got quite a few left to do. I want to try and get these like all done and out of the way. So currently we should be able to go to Hyperion. Let's see if we can. Okay, no. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to put some of these clones into my physical. Oh, should I do it? Should I not? Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it just for now. Shove as many as I can into that one. And then just keep going down and down and down and get my physical up as well, because I need that. Okay. Okay, so take that off there and put that on there. Still maxing out, that's kind of good. Push-ups, max, yes. Okay, that's gotta be 1,500. Can we? No, still can't. Okay, I don't know whether this will work or not. My physical, my mystic is like 150. My mystic and my physical are pretty much between night and day at the moment. I'm not really sure where. Okay, so cap is at 171. That's 445. Next one is 612. So that's all right. Okay, still can't even make a dent. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually put it back onto the skills and see about trying to do that as much as I possibly can. I have put a single like clone on my Slimy and that's been going on for a little while. Unfortunately you can't see how many clones you need to max for it to max out. It's a bit of a thing. Again, like I said, I'm just maxing out my firing speed at the moment. My thought process was in this is to get my Nightmare and put him in a God Power campaign and get at least 3 God Power every 12 hours. But unfortunately the God Power is unlocked. Sorry, the God Power campaign is locked, so I can't do that. So the next best thing, okay, let's see what planet levels. Okay, I need to defeat Jupiter and unlock planet to unlock home. So I need to get this planet sorted. And once I get the planet sorted, I can try and get the planet level 1, destroy the things coming through, and then try and see if I can actually, not on this rebirth, but probably on the next rebirth, probably see about trying to get some God crystal and get some God power from that, hopefully. Yes, hopefully. As you can see, my creation count is not doing very well. My thought process is I'm going to actually get to Gaia, defeat Gaia, and then I'm going to spend 1,000 clones on this one. A load of people say not to, but I'm going to do that so I get at least 2,000 clones, because I'm going to need it for when I unlock Might. But yeah, I'll be back in a bit, and I will see you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've kind of trained some of my physical up now to meditate. after a run in water. So I'm going to actually try and kill the boss now, and hopefully... Okay, so I am doing damage very little. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to show you guys my stuff. So, this is going really well, actually. Almost, I can get 40,000 power, which I need to cap first before buying more clones. Usually, I don't kind of equal them, so on the clone HP I don't put 200 and then put 200 on the clone count. Usually I put 200, 100, but what I do is I kind of go up this one up until 1000, then do the same with that, and then clone HP up to about 4000 and leave my clone count at 1000. So yeah, I thought we would have been a little bit further than that. Currently I have no GP, but as I says, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the gods, kill off the gods, and then buy this one, which increases my maximum clone by 1000, which also increases my soft cap. So I'm going to kill 3 bosses, actually buy that, and I should be alright. Now, I've just realised I can't actually record tomorrow because I'm kind of out. So what I'll probably do is I'll just try and one cap my skills, and when I come back I'll tell you guys exactly what I've done, and hopefully you guys won't mind that. But anyway, I'm gonna come back in a bit, so I'll see you in a bit when I've in about a day and a half or something like that. So yeah. So we have been in here for over 4 days now. 4 days, 4 minutes and 4 minutes. Now what I have been doing is, obviously you can see that I currently got only 1 clones in my monster tabs. Now I haven't gone overly, you know, enthusiastic about this because divinity is not worth it in this rebirth. I know for a fact that the guide that I'm working on, a load of people say it takes about 35 to 40 days to actually rebirth for the first time in this challenge. I'm not really bothered about that because I want to get my AFK god up in its experience. Currently I got 6.6, so I should have a 0.66 added on to my experience multiplier. I want to get that to at least 10 million so I get a +1 experience multiplier when I do rebirth. So I'm not really bothered about how long this actually takes. Now you can reduce this time by doing all of the 1KCs and all of the AAC challenges, but obviously I was idiotic enough to try and start this challenge. But that's what I've been doing. I've put a few on. My maximum, I think the maximum achievement at the moment, because I got no AACs, is 10 million. So Slimy, all the achievements for Slimy is done. Soon all the achievement for Frog and so forth will be done as well. Now with my pets, what I have got is the Choco Bear, which I got from the Valentine's Day event, which I didn't show you guys, but this gives me a 50% boost, and depending on how many chocolates that you give him or how many hours of a food campaign will increase how many hours you get that 50% boost for. So currently I've done about 14 hours of food campaigns, which is why I've got for the next 14 hours. So if I was to go into a 10-hour food campaign, it will add 10 hours onto that after I've finished that food campaign, give me a total of 24 hours boost of 50% boost. So what I can do at the moment is I currently got him in the food campaign for I think 10 hours, and after him I will put him into a growth campaign for 2 times 12 hours for just so that, and then pull him back into a food campaign. I do have Nightmare as well, which I've obviously uncaps the amount of god power that I can get in god power campaigns, but he doesn't work well with other pets, so he reduces the rewards that I get from the other pets in the same campaign by 20%. So I put him separately. He is currently level 9 at the moment. I'll put him into a 9-hour campaign, and he will give me 900 levels. And the reason why I've done that is because if I go into a 12-hour, item campaign, I only get a 9% chance of getting a rare item such as godly liquids and the chakra pills. The godly liquids will double my creation speed, and the chakra pill will double my building speed. Obviously, lucky draws will be okay as well, but obviously in this challenge I cannot open I can't open lucky draws either. So that's what I've been trying to do at the moment, either putting them in growth, putting them in food, or putting them in item campaigns. Obviously, Nightmare is either in my food or item campaign if I have all of them in growth. So that's pretty much what I've been doing with my pets. Now, with the physicals, with the skills, I unlocked all the skills first so that I could at least get my caps down. But with my physical skills, it took me 2 days and 10 hours before unlocking all the physical skills as well. Now that I've actually done that, what I done is I put all my clones. I did spend 3 GP for 1,000 more clones, which is really extremely helpful. But what I have done is that I put them all on train in Dimension X. I'm going to get that to 100,000. And then I'm going to go above that and go to put them all into Smash Meteorites until 100,000 levels. And then keep going up and up until I got 100,000 levels in every single one. I do want to actually try and put at least 1 clone in every single one. Because what I have been doing is I've been in this game pretty much constantly without trying to go offline, because I was worried that my caps wouldn't decrease while I was offline. And someone says apparently if you have at least 1 clone on your levels, on your skills, it should go down. So I tried it for an hour and I was off for an hour. I come back and after about an hour I got minus 20 on trying Dimension X. So it does work, and also doing that will also give me a creations boost. I think every 18 hours that you're offline, you get, I think, 3 hours, which is the maximum 300% boost, which also decreases your cap. So currently at the moment, if I don't have that 300% creation boost, it will go down 1 every 3 minutes, which is 20 every hour. If I have let's say an hour of the 300% creation speed because I've gone offline and I come back, then I will get 60. So 1 clone reduction every minute. So it is worth actually doing that. I'm going to probably start doing that now when I go to bed. But what I have been doing is that while I've been going to bed, I've been putting this stuff into my might. So I got my physical HP and stuff like that. The guide says to put at least 6 levels in all of my might levels, apart from physical attack, which I should have at least 10 to 15 levels in. I've kind of gone a little bit greedy and I put 10 in them all. So that's, and while I'm asleep, I tend to pull them into here and just let it run overnight, and then come back and then pull them onto my skills here during the day. But with the usable skills, they want at least 20 seconds in every single one. So currently the first one already gives me 30 seconds, so I don't need to put anything in there, but I put 10 anyway. This one, obviously, current duration is 25 seconds, so I could only put 5 in there. Next one, I only need 10 to make it 30 seconds. A load of people are like, I'll try and get 30 seconds in there. If you don't, then 20 seconds is good enough for you to do, because obviously transformation aura only gives you 5 seconds. So to get 30 seconds into it, you need 25 levels into it. So yeah, it's going to take me quite some time to do that, but I'm not really bothered too much about that. I'm just going to try and get 100,000 levels into there before actually shoving them onto my might, and not even having to worry too much about that. But that's pretty much what I have been doing. Now, like I says, I've been keeping this game open, which I really shouldn't. I haven't even been able to, I think every 2 million clones I need to create before my max clone is pretty much there. I'm not really sure, which I might actually do, but I'm not really sure whether I should spend another 3 GP on another 1000 clones. A lot of people say no, some people say yes. I might do it, even though it means that my building speed multiplier will go down. Not really bothered too much about that, because I'm hoping that further on in the rebirth that I'll be able to get a planet and then get as much energy as possible and try and get a god crystal, which will give me at least level 1 is 7.5 hours for a god power. But you know what, I don't really know about that yet. So that's pretty much what I've been doing, trying to get 100,000 levels in all of these before shoving them onto might. Obviously, again, I put 10 levels because I want that percentage up. But you don't have to do it. Put 6 in all of your might levels apart from physical attack, which you'll put about 10 to 15. And then try and get 20 levels into, or 20 seconds into this one, so that fighting against these gods won't be too bad for you. But anyway, I'm going to come back in pretty much a couple of days or whenever I can and show you guys my progress then. So, yeah. So, I have been in this rebirth for 10 days and 52 minutes. So, that's fantastic. So, there's a toilet paper event. It's quite funny considering the real life equivalent. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't really divulge in that because obviously YouTube doesn't like anyone talking about it, and if you do, you end up getting your video deleted, and I don't want that. But anyway, the toilet paper event, pretty much what happens is in order to get toilet roll, you have to go into item campaigns and to receive toilet paper. Now, unlike the Christmas event and the Valentine's Day event, when you collect your lucky draw, you don't get any toilet roll for that. So you have to kind of be able to be in this game to receive your toilet roll, or send your pets into item campaigns to get the toilet roll. Now, before I actually mention what I've done here, I did mention in earlier on that I put my nightmare in my leveling campaigns to get the 9% for a 12-hour item campaign up to see if the leveling system does actually work. Now, I think I've found that it has, but there's a limit on what I can do. So currently Nightmare, now, since I've leveled him up in the leveling campaign, can get a 35% chance of getting a rare item in the item campaign. So that's fantastic. And what I've been getting is lucky draws. I got a godly liquid. I also got a godly liquid version 2, which is fantastic. But currently, because of the event, and I've only got 10 pets, I've had to shove everything in item campaigns and kind of go away from group campaigns and food campaigns for the moment. Usually, it's 1 toilet roll for every single pet that you go into it for an hour. So if you have 10 pets and you put them into a 12-hour campaign, you should get about 120 toilet roll for that. Now, I'm not sure whether it's because I have 300% reward for Nightmare and 183% reward for the Choco Bear, but instead of getting 120 toilet roll every single 12 hours, I get 240 toilet roll every 12 hours. In a single day, if I don't mess around, in a single day, I get 480 toilet rolls for that. So I should be able to get this relatively quickly. In the next about 3 days or something along those lines, I'll be able to get the thingy, and then I'll shove everything back onto growth and food campaigns, and shove my Nightmare into item campaigns. And any toilet roll my Nightmare gets, I'll just exchange them for pet stones. So what I have also been doing is that, as you can see, I've got all of my physical levels to 100,000 at least, all the way down the board. With skills, I understand that I don't really need to do this, but I'm just thinking that the more HP I have, the more likely I'm going to be able to survive a god. So I'm going to try and see if I can get about 100,000 in some of these, and then go from there. So what I've been doing is, while I've been awake, shoving everything on train on Dimension X, or using the skills at the moment, and then when I'm asleep I shove everything onto my might. So these are the only three ones that I haven't done, or haven't kind of done my goal targets of yet. Everything else is at level 10. I just need 10 more levels in elemental manipulation, 16 more levels in mystic mode plus, and then transformation aura I need 18 more levels into that. So I do that while I'm asleep, and I've got the game off. So this is pretty much what I've been doing, and also I've been doing my AFK. I found that I'm slowing down just a tad now. Well, a heck of a lot now. So I'm just hoping that the next rebirth that I do, I'll get more of an extra experience multiplier. Obviously, as well, because I've got my 35% chance of finding a rare item, doing a 12-hour campaign with my nightmare, I've been getting quite a few godly liquids and chakra pills. I did find one godly liquid version 2. I'm hoping to find another in these while I'm in this rebirth, because obviously I only have one, and that's going to be very helpful when I actually am able to rebirth, because then I'll have a soft cap of 101,999, which means that I can create much faster for the whole entire rebirth, instead of, you know, only 90 minutes of the rebirth. I haven't used it in this rebirth because obviously only having 3,000 clones, don't really need it. But yeah, obviously again 6 chakra pills, and I've got no chakra pills version 2. But I'm just hoping that this item campaign, continuously doing them, will give me more of a chance there. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'll come back in a couple more days and I'll show you guys what's happened then. Okay, so it has been 15 days and 50 minutes since my challenge, and I now have 1 million levels on train on Dimension X. And what I've done is I put 2,900 clones in that one, and then I'll put the rest of the clones, 32 clones, on the ones that haven't been one capped yet. So that's what I've been doing. Also, I figured out that since the update there is another 2 pets. So to do that, you need to go to others, go to settings, and then type in what I'm going to be typing in now. I won't say it because I know that if I do. So CORONA. Type in that, it'll come up with that, and you'll say yes, and then we go to our pets. We'll go all the way down, and we have 2 new pets. So we have Vaccina, which is the angel girl that gives 150% in divinity campaigns, so that'll be good. And then we have this one here, as I says, I can't really mention that name because YouTube doesn't like it. Has a 5% chance to cause sickness to 1 pet per hour. A sick pet can make other pets sick and lose 0.33 growth per hour for each stat its growth is above 50. So 500. When spread sickness if it is not unlocked. Okay, so I'm not sure why you would have this, unless you can find a way to not get that one to make all your pets sick, because it'd be really annoying if you got one of your pets over 500 and then they were losing stats instead. Okay, So I'm not really sure how you unlock them. I don't really care much because currently I've got these amounts and I'm struggling to just sort out this. So it has been 9 days, 13 hours, 27 minutes. I finally got flying spaghetti and meatballs. And this is my stats at the moment. So P growth 118, M growth 9001, and B growth 1018. So what I have been doing is when I've been feeding my pets, feeding them here, unless I specifically want to feed them on my own. But I've been using the mayo sauce because the mayo will automatically put the stats on to try and level the pets. So, for example, okay, no, not that. No, no, no. Okay, pretty much all these are level. For example, on my nightmare, it will give me more P growth and barely any M growth or B growth at all, to try and get P growth up to its M growth. And then what it will do is it will share those stats with the P and the M to get to all the way to the B growth. So eventually I will be able to level these up, as well as the Choco Bear has, the Otter has. So it's just my nightmare and my flying spaghetti and meatballs that I need to deal with. But as long as I feed them mayo, that shouldn't be a problem. I didn't realise that. I've just been trying to do it manually, doing other sauces, but yeah. And so anyway, this is what I got. 4 hours. I put everything on food at the moment. Again, I don't really need the toilet paper anymore, but the nightmares in item campaign, the mouse is in leveling campaign because it doesn't do very well in the food campaign. And if I put it in the item campaign with my nightmare, I don't think I'll get the 20% back. So yeah, it's just like that. Again, as you can see, I've got like a load of levels in these ones right now. I need 10 million in that to get the last achievement in Cobalt. And I've just been dealing with Big Burger as well. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've got run with weights. Sorry, I got elemental manipulation up. Earth armor is at 1346. So I've just been letting that go on its own. Also, oh god, my scroller's not working very well. And then I got my my last one capped at 36,817. So that's what I've pretty much been doing. I got my power level, as you can see, 28.034 million. So I've just been putting that up as much as I possibly can. And that's pretty much it for now. The one thing I will show is that I have, my power level is here. I found out that my physical is how much I can actually do damage on. But I've found out as well, so my power level is 79.175 trillion. Now, if I unleash my might and fight against it, as you can see, I'm not losing the energy, but I am doing a little bit of damage to the Hathor. So I'm going to have to keep doing that for a little bit longer than what I have been doing. 15 days, and I still need to do that. I have almost maxed out my clowns, so when I hit my soft clap here, so when this goes to 101,999, I will be going over here and putting stuff into here. I know that for a fact I need about 8k soil and something else, so what I'll do is I'll get all the achievements for this, go back, get about 8k soil and however much water or whatever I need to get my tree up to tier 3 achievement. And then when I do unlock Hathor, I can straight away actually create those for me. I also have, which is fantastic, I have God of Liquids. So God of Liquids, I got 4 of the ones that double it for 90 minutes, and I got 2 other ones that double my creation, clone creation for, well, creating clones for the whole rebirth. So I've got, when I rebirth, I can use one of these, and I can use one of these if I wanted to. Probably only use the God of Liquid for now, but at least then I've got that ready and willing and waiting for me. I need more God of Liquids. I want to get at least one for every single rebirth, but that's pretty much what I've been doing. That's why I've been putting my nightmare on my item campaigns, and I got toilet roll as well. I could shove all my toilet roll on and get about 480 toilet roll every single day for the whole event, more of the event. But I don't really need the pet stone. Well, I do need the pet stones, but I'm just like, well, I need the food. I need to grow my pets. I mean, I could have done dungeons, but I'd rather not. I'd rather stick to the campaigns at the moment. And then when I got my guys high enough, then deal with that. But that's pretty much what I've been doing currently. I'll be back in a couple of days to show you guys what else I have done. So I'll see you in a bit. So I have been in this rebirth for 22 days, 22 hours, and 3 minutes now, and I am pretty much ready to go against Hathor now. So what I've done is I've created 4,800 water and 8,000 stones ready to go straight into the trees and just create the trees as well. I've been offline, so now I get an hour and 37 minutes offline progress, and I've got 20-second skills all in these. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to change these to 25, add 10 onto that, so 20, add 10 onto that. Should I put 20? No, I might just keep those as 10, and I'm just going to keep those as 10 at the moment until my next rebirth. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go into here and go against Hathor, and hopefully we'll be able to kill it. So fight, unleash, come on, 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 come on. Almost there, almost there. Come on. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Oh, yes, so... Oh, that looks so beautiful. Hathor is gone. Oh, which means that all trees should be... Oh, yeah. Although, to be honest, my creation speed for my trees is so slow. So that's going to go on for a little while. Currently my AFK power level is like this. I'm a little off how much I've got here. So I've got 4.36 added to my experience multiplier. I'm going to play this game until I get my all my tree achievements. But once I do that, then I'll be going to the next rebirth. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this video here, guys. If you do like the video, please give me a like. Also, subscribe to my channel for more content. And, you know, if you guys want to name any of my pets over here. Oh, Beetle. Name any of my pets over here, then just put in the comment section below what pet you want to rename of my stuff, and I'll probably be able to do that. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra.